Chris, you're about to face your old team Sale. Do games against ex-clubs add a bit more extra motivation for players?
Yeah, I think so. Like, it's obviously a team that I played for 5 years and had a lot of good times with Sale. Some bad ones as well, but no, I've got a good affection for the club, but obviously you want to give a good account of yourself against some of your former friends as well, so yeah, I'll definitely be well motivated for the weekend.
They've obviously had a bit of a big changeover over the summer, much like ourselves.
Yep.
They've been dubbing themselves as having a bit of a revolution. You know more than anyone what we're likely to face this weekend. What kind of challenge will they present to us?
I think they'll be very physical. I mean, they have revamped their forwards more so than their backs. I mean, they've still got class players in Nick McLeod and Dwayne Peel at half-backs, but I think they will have quite a big forward effort. So, but obviously after the weekend against Leicester, our forwards went very well, and I'm sure they'll be working hard again this week to make sure we have a dominant performance.
So obviously you've been here for 5 games now, 3 pre-season, 2 Viva Premiership matches. I think you're one of the only players who's played absolutely every minute of all 5 games.
Yeah.
How's the body feeling?
Fine, actually. Yeah, no, good. It's good. I mean, to get a run of games together and get some game time. So I'm quite as any player. I'd like to play every game, every minute, every week, and obviously that's obviously not possible until it's a long season and form of other players as well. But no, I'd like to keep going, and I'm ready to play every week. When
you played against Saracens at Twickenham last week, much of the replays very much showed your tackling, some of the great hits you put in. Is defence something that you consider one of your key strengths, something that you work on a lot?
Yeah, it's definitely something I like. I really enjoy it, and it's backbones of a great team. I think is to have a good defence. I mean, with Rob Hoadley, he's a fantastic coach, and been working really hard with him over the summer. And I'm sure when Sean gets back in as well, there'll be a team who continue to work with those two. But it's been really good, and I think as a team we've worked very hard, and it's a lot of time it's the good work of the players inside you that they allowed the outside players to go up and make those hits. So I mean, it's great work rate from the forwards to get around the corner, which allows myself and the wingers to step out and try and spot the tackles when we can see them.
Last weekend's game was less about tackling, more about attacking. Yeah. Sometimes you get games like that, don't you, where both teams sort of throw caution to the wind and just go for it.
Yeah, no, I think the Saracens are a very physical, very direct team to play against. So you always know there's going to be a big defensive effort needed. Leicester did try and throw the ball around, as did we, and it's the nature of rugby, isn't it? Sometimes you can win by penalties, and other times just by tries. So it's great for us to score 4 tries. There's still lots to work on. There's a lot we need to iron out of our game, but I think the signs are really encouraging.
How's your partnership with Ricky going? You seem to be gelling pretty well together.
Yeah, no, really well. Like, we're spending a lot of time running together on the training field and in games as well. It's like anything, it's going to take a bit of time to learn how each other plays, but Ricky's obviously a class act, and I think he's been very unlucky to miss out on not going to New Zealand, but for the Wasps, all the family and the friends and the fans and the players, it's a great thing to have them at the club.
Can you quite believe that you've just beaten Saracens and Leicester in the first 2 games?
Yeah, no, it's when we as soon as we saw the fixture list, it was we knew it was going to be a tough challenge, but I think it's one we've all sort of really delighted to take head on. I think we know where we stand now. We've taken pretty much like a full strength Saracen team and beat them, and you cannot argue Leicester are underpowered, but they still had a lot of class in their team, and we beat them convincingly at home. So I think it's encouraging signs, but we're still aware that we need to keep working hard and getting better.
I have to ask you finally about Christian Wade. I'm sure you've played with lots of talented young players in your life, but he seems to be a bit of a special talent, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's. I've read a few comments the other day about likening him somewhat to Jason Robinson, and I think it's probably quite fair. I mean, he can run as fast sideways, backwards, forwards. Really, where he goes, he can run at the same speed both ways. Same we said about Ben Broster, but obviously different ends of the speed spectrum. But no, Christian's a brilliant talent. He always plays with a smile on his face. He's a happy young man, and he's really enjoying his rugby, which is great. So it's just up to us now to get the ball to him and Tom Varndell. We're very lucky with Richard Horton as well, or Jack Wallace. There's a lot of speed in the squad, and we need to get them the ball in space and let them show what they can do.
I'm safe to say then that if Broster and Wadey had a race, that even if Broster had about 200-metre head start, Wadey probably beat him.
Yeah, I think Wadey would definitely do him. So Broster's fast the first 1 to 2 metres, but I think Wadey will catch him after that.
So. Fair enough. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.